So we need to find the equation's tangent to the curve. So we're going to have to use implicit differentiation. So the derivative of x squared is going to be 2x the derivative of x times y. I'm going to have to use the product rule. So to make it easy, I'm going to make u be negative x and v be y. So the derivative of u would be negative 1, and the derivative of v is going to be y prime. So my derivative is going to be the derivative of u times v plus the derivative of v times u plus 2y times y prime, and the derivative of 7 is 0. So anything with the y prime, we're going to factor, and everything else we're going to move to the left. So we're going to have y prime minus x plus 2y is equal to y minus 2x. Then I'm going to divide. So I'm left with y minus 2x over negative x plus 2y. So there's my slope, there's my derivative of my tangent line. So now I'm going to evaluate this at x equals to negative 1. The problem is that they don't give me my y value. They just give me my x value. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find what y is. So in the original equation, I'm going to substitute a negative 1 everywhere I see an x. So I'm going to have negative 1 squared plus minus negative 1 times y plus y squared equals to 7. So 1 plus 1y plus y squared equals to 7. So I'm going to have a quadratic of y squared plus y minus 6 equals to 0. So I'm going to go ahead and factor. So I'm going to have 3 and 2. The 2 needs to be positive. 2 needs to be negative. 3 needs to be positive. So I'm going to have y equals negative 3 and y equals 2. So I actually have 2 points that I have to find. So I'm going to have 2 equations of the tangent line. So at my first point, negative 1, negative 3, I'm going to find the slope by substitute that into my derivative. So I'm going to have negative 3 plus 2. So my first slope is going to be 1/5. So my equation of my tangent line is going to be y plus 3 is equal to 1/5 x plus 1. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave it in point slope form. The second point is going to be negative 1, 2. So my slope is going to be we're going to have 4/5. So the equation of my second tangent line is going to be y minus 2 is equal to 4/5 x plus 1. So So those are my two equations of my tangent lines.